Hey guys, it's Gary with another legal tip, another fraud to worry about. It's just when you feel like you kind of understand the wire fraud and how to protect your client and all that good stuff. Here comes another wire fraud. And quite frankly, I don't even know what to make of this one. It's very odd. We've had this happen now twice. And so if I've had two clients tell me about it, I'm wondering how many other clients this had happened to them. Sometime after closing, somebody is calling the buyers and telling the buyers they are a national insurance adjuster or auditor or something of that nature, and that they have a lot of questions that they need to ask of the home buyer concerning their transaction. They said that they should have already had this conversation. There should have been some telephone call that should have happened at closing or something of that nature. They even have a little bit of information to share, like when they bought the house and what they paid for it and who the mortgage company was. So it's just enough information to make the consumer think, hey, these people might be legitimate. But they're not, because I've had people say they refuse to give the information. They hang up, call their insurance company, and the insurance company's like, I have no idea who these people are. All I can figure out is they're just trying to find out more information, maybe some private information like a social security number or a date of birth, so they can try to steal using identifications. Maybe they're looking to see what kind of assets are in the house to see whether it's something they need to rob. Because I assume if the consumer was to continue along, there would be those questions about personal financial information or personal assets. So one of the things you might want to remind your client when you're working with your client is that there's a lot of fraud going out there. And when people call, purporting to be from the insurance company, the lender, or whatever, they need to probably hang up the phone and call that person directly back at a number they find on the internet or a number that they have. So, somebody's calling and saying they're from the insurance agent. Well, my agent is with X company, so let me pick up the phone and call that company and say, hey, agent, I've got this guy on the phone, and this is what he's saying. Or ask questions that only they would have, like, okay, what's my policy number, Mr. Insurance Guy? Because I guarantee if they're calling about your insurance, he would have your insurance policy number sitting right in front of him. When he can't give you that information, obviously they're not the person they purport to be. So just another thing we've all got to be on our lookout for to help our clients avoid these types of fraud. So it's out there. Got to keep doing it. Don't forget my podcast this week right up here. It's a great podcast on whether you should embrace the iBuyer. I have Brigham White from OfferPad on it, and I think he does an excellent job talking about the agent partner program that they have and how they compensate. And it's something to look at is whether or not you want to include that in your arsenal for your seller. So take a listen to that. We appreciate y'all listening to that. If you like us, please like us, share us, and subscribe to us. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care.